Boom! Sens win, baby. Yes. Oh, it was such a nice win too. Oh,
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? 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 I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear.
for once, it feels good. Feels good in that veins there. Yeah, feels good. Before I start with the game, I want to talk a little bit about Forsberg. I'm not sure why he was in there. I don't know. I didn't see anything about why they decided to play him again. I thought they were showcasing him last time, but apparently not. So I don't know why Forsberg is in and Hogberg not playing. I'm not quite sure why. I don't think he had the greatest game last game, but we ended up winning this game, so that's all that matters. But having said that, I'm just kind of confused why they're playing him so much. And Gustafsson, I'm not sure why he's coming. I mean, the guy's NHL already. I don't know why he's not up. But again, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're not looking to win the cup this year. We're not looking to make the playoffs even, really. So I guess maybe it doesn't really matter. Another thing is, I'm not sure why Pinto and Bernard Docker were playing. I thought they'd be playing this game. I mean, why not, right? I feel like this is the perfect opportunity for them. There's no pressure because we're not making the playoffs. We kind of stink right now. Why not throw them in? But I know we got Mete, and he looked good tonight too. I know we got Mete, and I know a couple other guys, but whatever. It is what it is, right? Hopefully they'll play the next game. I just want to see them. Why not? Something new, right? Something that's kind of gets us excited. All right, so first period. Jets get a power play within about 5 minutes in, and they score. And, of course, I think all Sens fans were thinking, oh, here we go again. Going to lose to the Jets again, of course, because we lose to the Western teams other than Calgary. Yeah, Sens can't really create much throughout the first little bit. Then this is why I was concerned about Forsberg. He let in a very goal, like, you really should have had that. It's 2-0 Jets all of a sudden, and again, at least Sens fans are probably sitting there going, I know I was a little frustrated. I was like, I'm so tired of, I mean, you can't even get the first goal sometimes. It's just frustrating, but anyways, luckily, things turned out very well after that, because Sens get a power play, and then something happens on their power play. Oh, what is it called again? Oh, I'm not remember. Power play goal? Something like that? I think? I don't know. I mean, put in the comments what it's called. I can't remember because it's been forever since. So rare. This thing happens so rare, right? Yeah. So the power play goal, it's 2-1. So I'm like, okay, well, at least we got one goal. We're not gonna get shut out, right? We're all that shutout record where we're the only team that in the NHL right now that's never been shut out. That's like our big thing right now. Anyways, so then, yeah, Kachuk, it's a nice little tip by Kachuk, it's a goal. And then Brown, as I said before, gets it tied up a little bit with about 2 minutes left. And I'm like, holy jeez, he did it 8 in a row. 8 in a row. He does another one. He goes high up in that sheet that I showed you. That's crazy. I don't know. It's kind of a nice stat to have. Yeah, so it's 2-2. All of a sudden we're tied. I'm like, okay. All right, well, you know what? Things aren't looking as bad. Second period, first 10 minutes, I find that it wasn't, not too much going on. A little bit back and forth, but nothing crazy. Sens are getting way too many penalties. Kind of find it was lopsided a little bit because I think Batherson got a high stick right in front of the ref, and nothing, not a zero call. Then maybe a minute later they called something on the Sens. Whatever it is, again, what is Sens? You know what? Sens were doing all right with the penalty kill. They seem to be a little more organized this time, which is good. Sens get a. It's funny because Sens get this get a shorty chance, and I'm like, oh, shorty chance, 2-on-1. Then I saw it was Tierney, and I was like, oh, it's Tierney. Never mind. Of course he doesn't score, and then yeah, so then we get another, and then yet another penalty after that, which we actually Batherson, man, that guy's fast, eh? Anybody else think that guy is fast? Gets a breakaway, and I'm going to show you the clip for it now. I don't understand how this is not a penalty shot. If somebody can please explain to me why it's not. He's absolutely in the clear. They call it penalty, but not a penalty shot. So I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. Somebody could tell me, it'd be great. Yeah, so ends up still being 2-2 after 2, and you know what? We're not in a bad place. We're not in a bad place, but fortunately the Jets at this point have doubled our shots, so it's like, I think some more shots, guys, but which is strange because third period happened, so we got a penalty at the end of the second, as you know. Beginning of the third, we had a power play, which not much happened on it. But when the Sens seemed to really pick it up in the third. We were getting a lot of shots. I found that we dominated more in the third, which is good, great. And I think about it, we probably won't score because we can't score against Halabuck or whatever his name is, right? Because he's and he is a good goaltender. Don't get me wrong, but we've always had problems against this guy. But then boom, Dadonov with a nice hard work effort gets a rebound, gets it in there. All of a sudden it's 3-2, and I'm looking around going, we're leading. Wow, hey, when's the last time we were leading a game? It's been a while. Well, I guess the Leafs, for like 2 minutes we were leading, but that was it. Yeah, so we're up 3-2. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, it is the Sens. We'll see what happens. But then I liked this is what I liked about the Sens, what they did. So they're up 3-2. They didn't sit back. And I've been watching other games lately, and I noticed a lot of games teams sit back after they're up 1 or 2, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work when they sit back, and Sens didn't do that. They kept going up. They kept forechecking, which is beautiful, perfect. It's exactly what you want in this kind of situation. They did a great job, and then boom, what happens? Kachuk steals it, goes in the breakaway, boom, second of the game. That 4-2, and I'm like, that's exactly how things should go. That's perfect. It was just an amazing third period by them. They're up 4-2, and they really didn't give up much after that. They pretty much handled the rest of the period. Yeah, and then it ended up 4-2. That was it. I was kind of hoping, I don't know, anybody else was hoping this. I was kind of hoping Stutzel would get like an empty net or something, just to keep like a streak going for him. But I mean, I'm not gonna ask for too much, But yeah, that's the end of the game. So. Yeah, the only other notes I have really are basically, more consistency obviously from them, and I mean we've got a lot of exciting players coming up. I'm hoping they're going to be there Wednesday night. We'll see. He might not change. I don't see DJ changing because he won the game, so I'm assuming he's just going to keep the same lineup. That's usually looks like what he does. Usually, most coaches do. They won't try to change anything. I don't really see a point why not change it. You know what I mean? I mean, we're not making it anywhere this year. So why not just throw Pinto into? I want to see them. I want to see them play. Be nice to do. We're not gonna watch playoff hockey. Well, as Sens fans anyway. I'll probably still watch it, but why not, right? So yeah, this was a great game. I loved it, and I hope you guys like watching. Please subscribe, and Sens till the end. We'll see you next game.